Let's start with a question. What if the love you've been dreaming of, the kind that feels like it was written in the stars, the kind that makes your soul feel like it's finally come home, isn't just a fantasy? What if it's real? Not just real in the butterflies in your stomach way, but real in the we're building a life together way. That's where the divine masculine comes in. He is the one who brings the twin flame love into reality. You'll ask, but isn't twin flame love supposed to be all about the divine feminine? The intuition, the emotion, the magic? And yes, absolutely. The divine feminine is the heart of the twin flame connection. She's the one who feels the depth of the bond, who sees the beauty in the chaos, who knows, deep in her soul, that this love is different. But here's the thing. Without the divine masculine, that love stays in the realm of dreams. It's like having a beautiful melody, but no instrument to play it. The divine masculine is the one who picks up the guitar, tunes the strings, and starts strumming. He's the one who brings the music to life. Let's talk about the divine masculine, shall we? Not the guy who forgets to take out the trash or leaves his socks on the floor. Though, let's be honest, that might still be part of the package. No, we're talking about the energy, the archetype, the force, the cosmic handyman who takes the blueprints of your twin flame connection and says, all right, let's build this thing. You see, the divine masculine is the grounding force, the one who takes the ethereal, the mystical, the we're soulmates, but what does that even mean, and turns it into something you can touch, feel, and live. He's the bridge between the spiritual and the physical, the one who says, love is great, but let's make it real. Think of it this way. If the divine feminine is the ocean, vast, deep, and full of mystery, then the divine masculine is the lighthouse. He's not just standing there looking pretty, though, let's be real, he probably is. He's guiding the ship, providing stability, and making sure you don't crash into the rocks. Without him, the ocean is just a beautiful, chaotic expanse. But with him, it becomes a journey, a destination, a home. Now here's where it gets interesting. The divine masculine doesn't just ground the relationship, he grounds you. Ever felt like you're floating in a sea of emotions, unsure of what's real and what's just your imagination running wild? That's where he steps in. He's the one who says, hey, I see you. I feel you. And I'm here. He's the anchor that keeps you from drifting too far into the abstract. The one who reminds you that love isn't just a feeling. It's a choice, an action, a daily commitment. And honestly, isn't that what we all want? Someone who doesn't just talk about love, but actually does something about it? But here's the kicker. The divine masculine isn't just about action for the sake of action. It's about aligned action. You know, the kind that's rooted in purpose and intention. He's not just building a house. He's building a home. He's not just saying, I love you. He's showing it in 1,000 little ways. Through his presence, his consistency, his willingness to show up even when it's hard. And let's be real, showing up is hard. Life is messy. Love is messy. But the divine masculine, he's the one who rolls up his sleeves and says, let's clean this up together. And here's a little secret. The divine masculine isn't just a he. It's an energy. It's a role. It's something you can embody, regardless of your gender. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, what if my twin flame isn't stepping into this role? Guess what? You can. You can be the lighthouse. You can be the anchor. You can be the one who says, let's make this real. Because here's the thing about twin flames. It's not about waiting for the other person to get their act together. It's about stepping into your own power and saying, I'm ready. Let's do this. So, what does it look like when the divine masculine brings twin flame love into reality? It looks like stability in the midst of chaos. It looks like action in the face of fear. It looks like a love that's not just felt, but lived. It's the kind of love that builds a life, not just a fantasy. And honestly, isn't that the kind of love we're all searching for? The kind that doesn't just make us feel good, but makes us be better. The kind that doesn't just exist in our dreams, but in our everyday lives. And you know what? Maybe that's the real mystery of the divine masculine. It's not about being perfect. It's not about having all the answers. It's about showing up day after day and saying, I'm here, let's build this together. And isn't that the most beautiful thing of all? Let's get one thing straight. The divine masculine isn't just about flexing his spiritual muscles or looking good in a metaphorical suit of armor. Though, let's be honest, he probably does. No, the divine masculine is the one who brings direction to the twin flame journey. He's the GPS, the compass, the guy who says, we're lost, but don't worry, I've got a map. And not just any map. A map that leads to something bigger than both of you. A map that says, this isn't just about us. This is about why we're here. You see, the divine masculine is all about purpose. Not the kind of purpose you scribble on a vision board and forget about by Tuesday. I'm talking about the deep soul-level purpose that makes you get out of bed in the morning, even when life feels like a never-ending episode of The Twilight Zone. He's the one who looks at the chaos of the twin flame journey, the push-pull, the runner-chaser, the why is this so hard, and says, there's a reason for all of this, and it's not just to drive us crazy. Think of it this way. If the twin flame journey were a road trip, the divine feminine would be the one saying, let's stop at every roadside attraction and take pictures of the sunset. And honestly, that's beautiful. But the divine masculine, he's the one making sure you actually get to your destination. He's the one saying, yes, the sunset is amazing, but we've got a reservation at that little inn by the lake, and I don't want to miss it. He's the balance between spontaneity and structure, between dreaming and doing. And let's be real, without him, you might just end up driving in circles. The divine masculine doesn't just provide direction, he embodies it. He's not just pointing the way, he's walking the path. He's the one who says, I'm committed to this journey, even when it's hard. Even when it hurts. Even when I don't understand what's happening. And that's the thing about purpose. It's not always clear. It's not always easy. But the divine masculine, he's willing to figure it out as he goes. He's willing to take the first step, even when he can't see the whole staircase. And here's a little secret. The divine masculine's sense of purpose isn't just about him. It's about both of you. It's about the shared mission, the higher calling, the why that brought you together in the first place. Maybe it's to heal old wounds. Maybe it's to create something beautiful. Maybe it's to remind the world that love is real. Whatever it is, the divine masculine is the one who keeps that mission alive, even when the road gets rocky. He's the one who says, "We're in this together, and we're going to make it mean something." Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if my twin flame isn't stepping into this role? What if he's more lost than I am? And to that, I say, don't worry, because here's the thing about the divine masculine energy. It's not just a he thing, it's a you thing. It's an energy you can tap into, regardless of your gender or your role in the relationship. You can be the one who says, "Let's find our purpose. Let's make this journey mean something." You can be the GPS, the compass, the map reader. Because here's the truth. The divine masculine isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to lead, willing to follow, willing to figure it out as you go. And honestly, isn't that what purpose is all about? It's not about having all the answers. It's about being brave enough to ask the questions. It's about saying, "I don't know where this is going, but I know it's going somewhere, and I'm willing to find out." It's about trusting the journey, even when it feels like you're driving blindfolded. And because here's the thing, the divine masculine doesn't just bring direction to the twin flame journey. He brings faith. Faith that there's a reason for all of this. Faith that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Faith that no matter how lost you feel, you're always on the right path. So, what does it look like when the divine masculine steps into his role as the GPS of your twin flame journey? It looks like clarity in the midst of confusion. It looks like courage in the face of uncertainty. It looks like a love that's not just about feelings, but about meaning. And honestly, isn't that the kind of love we're all searching for? The kind that doesn't just make us feel good, but makes us feel alive? The kind that reminds us why we're here, what we're here for, and where we're going. And you know what? Maybe that's the real mystery of the divine masculine. It's not about having all the answers. It's about being willing to ask the questions. It's about saying, "I don't know where this is going, but I know it's going somewhere, and I'm willing to find out." And isn't that the most beautiful thing of all? Let's get real for a second. The divine masculine isn't always, well, divine. Sometimes he's more like the guy who shows up to a black tie event in sweatpants, well-meaning, but missing the mark. And that's because, like all of us, he's got wounds. Deep, messy, I don't want to talk about it wounds. But here's the thing. Those wounds, they're not just his to carry. They're part of the twin flame journey. Because until the divine masculine heals, the union can't fully manifest. It's like trying to build a house on a cracked foundation. Sure, it might look good for a while, but eventually everything starts to crumble. So, what are these wounds exactly? Well, they're the scars left by a world that told him to be strong, to never cry, to never show weakness. They're the result of generations of men who were taught that vulnerability is a liability, not a strength. And let's be honest, that's a heavy burden to carry. It's like walking around with a suit of armor that's 2 sizes too small. Protective, sure, but also suffocating. And here's the kicker. That armor doesn't just protect him, it isolates him. It keeps him from fully connecting, from fully loving, from fully being seen. The divine masculine isn't just wounded, he's also the healer. He's the one who can look at those wounds and say, I'm ready to face this. I'm ready to heal. And that's no small thing. It takes courage to peel off that armor, to sit with the pain, to say, this hurts, but I'm not running away. It takes strength to be soft, to be vulnerable, to say, I don't have all the answers, but I'm willing to figure it out. And honestly, isn't that the most divine thing of all? You'll ask, but what if he's not ready to heal? What if he's still stuck in that armor? And to that, I say, don't worry. Because here's the thing about the divine masculine energy. It's not just a he thing. It's a you thing. It's an energy you can embody, regardless of your gender or your role in the relationship. You can be the one who says, let's heal this together. Let's create a safe space where we can both be vulnerable. You can be the mirror that reflects his strength back to him, the one who says, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be real. And here's a little secret. Healing the wounded masculine isn't just about him. It's about both of you. It's about creating a relationship where both partners feel safe to be themselves, to show their scars, to say, this is me, all of me. It's about building a love that's not just about the highs, but also about the lows. A love that says, I see your wounds, and I'm not running away. A love that's not just about passion, but also about patience, about understanding, about grace. So, what does it look like when the divine masculine heals? It looks like a man who's not afraid to cry. It looks like a partner who's willing to say, I'm sorry. It looks like a love that's not just about grand gestures, but also about the small, everyday acts of kindness. It looks like a relationship where both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. And honestly, isn't that the kind of love we're all searching for? The kind that doesn't just make us feel good, but makes us feel whole. And you know what? Maybe that's the real mystery of the divine masculine. It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to heal, willing to grow, willing to love, even when it's hard. And isn't that the most beautiful thing of all? So, here we are, at the end of this exploration, but really at the beginning of something far greater. Because if there's one thing to take away from all of this, it's that the divine masculine isn't just a concept or an archetype. It's a call to action, a call to step into your power, to embrace your purpose, and to co-create a love that's not just transcendent, but tangible. A love that doesn't just exist in the stars, but here, on this messy, beautiful, chaotic earth. And isn't that what we're all here for? To take the magic of the cosmos and weave it into the fabric of our everyday lives. The twin flame journey. It's not a fairy tale where everything falls into place the moment you meet the one. It's more like a mosaic, a collection of broken pieces that, when put together, create something breathtaking. And the divine masculine, he's the one holding the glue. He's the one saying, yes, this is hard. Yes, it's messy. But look at what we're creating. Look at what we're becoming. He's the reminder that love isn't just about the highs. It's about the willingness to navigate the lows together. It's about showing up even when it's uncomfortable, even when it hurts, even when you're not sure if you're doing it right. And here's the thing, the divine masculine isn't just about him. It's about you. It's about the part of you that's willing to take the lead, to set boundaries, to say, "This is what I deserve, and I'm not settling for less." It's about the part of you that's ready to heal, to grow, to step into your power and say, "I'm not waiting for someone else to save me. I'm saving myself." Because here's the truth. The divine masculine isn't a knight in shining armor. He's a partner, a co-creator, someone who's willing to walk beside you, not in front of you or behind you, but right there, hand in hand, as you build a life together. And let's be honest, the twin flame journey can feel like a cosmic joke sometimes. 1 minute, you're floating on cloud 9, convinced that you've found the one. The next, you're knee-deep in emotional chaos, wondering if you've accidentally signed up for a soap opera instead of a love story. But here's the thing, that's part of the magic. The divine masculine reminds us to laugh at the absurdity of it all, to find joy in the mess, and to trust that even the most chaotic moments are part of the bigger picture. So what's the takeaway? It's this. The divine masculine is the grounding force, the guiding light, the steady hand that helps you turn your twin flame connection into something real. But he's also a mirror, reflecting back to you the strength, the courage, and the resilience you already possess. He's the reminder that you don't need to wait for someone else to complete you. You're already whole, and when you step into that wholeness, when you embrace your own divine masculine energy, you become unstoppable. You become the co-creator of a love that's not just dreamy, but durable. A love that's not just magical, but meaningful. And isn't that the kind of love we're all searching for? The kind that doesn't just make us feel good, but makes us feel alive. The kind that reminds us why we're here, what we're here for, and where we're going. The kind that says, "I see you, all of you, and I'm not going anywhere." So here's to the divine masculine, the architect, the healer, the partner in this wild, beautiful journey. Here's to the love that's not just written in the stars, but built with our own two hands. And here's to you for having the courage to step into your power, to embrace your purpose, and to co-create a love that's as real as it is divine. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Not just finding love, but creating it. Not just dreaming of a life together, but building it. One brick, one moment, one heartbeat at a time.